عن حذيفة رضي الله عنه عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال: إن الرجل إذا قام يصلي أقبل الله عليه بوجهه حتى ينقلب أو يحدث حدث سوء. رواه ابن ماجه. Hudayfa radiallahu anhu reports that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, Verily, when a man stands in salah, Allah turns his attention towards him until he completes his salat or commits an act against the dedication of salah. Hudayfa radiallahu anhu reports that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, Verily, when a man stands in salah, Allah turns his attention towards him until he completes his salat or commits an act against the dedication of salah. عن أبي ذر رضي الله عنه عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال: إذا قام أحدكم إلى الصلاة فلا يمسح الحصى فإن رحمته تواجهه. رواه الترمذي. عن أبي ذر رضي الله عنه عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال: إذا قام أحدكم إلى الصلاة فلا يمسح الحصى فإن الرحمة تواجهه. Abu Dhar radiallahu anhu narrates that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, When any one of you stands in salah, he should not level the pebbles with his hand, as the mercy of Allah is directed towards him. Abu Dhar radiallahu anhu narrates that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, When any of you stands in salah, he should not level the pebble with his hands, he should not wipe what is on the ground, as the mercy of Allah is directed towards him. Note, in the early era of Islam, nothing was spread on the ground of the masjid, and salat was performed upon pebbles. So, we should get that sort of picture that they're praying where there's, when it would rain and the roof of the masjid was sort of like date palms. So when there was heavy rains, then the water would seep through the roof and it would come onto the ground and it would make the ground muddy. So for this, to avoid this type of situation, they put pebbles on the ground that at least they wouldn't be doing sajda on mud, they would be doing sajda on the pebbles that were there. So whoever has prayed on the ground and on pebbles and on rocks will understand that it is mildly uncomfortable, especially when you have like a sharp one pricking you somewhere and you're doing sajda on the ground. It's mildly uncomfortable. So saying that sajda would be uncomfortable due to the pebbles, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam had prohibited unnecessarily smoothing the place of sajda, since this is the time when the mercy of Allah is directed towards the person in salat. So all such unnecessary actions during salat may become a means of depriving one of Allah's mercy. And then we go back to the last hadith, that when a person is in salah, then Allah is paying attention to him. It goes with the this ayat of Quran. Allah says, "Fadhkuruni adhkurkum." Remember me, I will remember you. So when a person is remembering Allah, then the exact same is happening back to him. A person is remembering Allah in a gathering, Allah is remembering him in the gathering of angels. A person is praising Allah, Allah is also praising that person. They look at the slave of mine. He has, occupations and things on his mind, but regardless of his needs and whatever is going on in his life, he's taking out time to remember me. So Allah is praising this person in the company of the angels. And we understand that when someone of any position mentions us, praises us, especially in another place of, some place where we're honored or where we feel that, a place of position, someone mentions us in parliament or someone mentions us in some awards ceremony or whatnot, Or, even as insignificant as, someone wrote a book and then he puts a little note in the front that, you know, this, such and such helped me out. I'd like to thank such and such. How we go on a ego trip that, oh, see, my name's in the book. How many people are going to read that book? But, still we feel very happy about it that, oh, my name was mentioned. So imagine Allah is remembering us. Allah is paying attention to us. We're in the court of Allah. It's as if we are in the court of Allah and we're standing in front of Him. And imagine the disrespect that someone is in front of someone of position and he's paying attention to us and we're just looking around and unmindful. So this is something to work on for all of us. عن عبد الله بن مسعود رضي الله عنه يقول قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم من قرأ حرفا من كتاب الله فله به حسنة والحسنة بعشر أمثالها لا أقول ألف لام ميم حرف ولكن ألف حرف ولام حرف وميم حرف رواه الترمذي. Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiallahu anhu narrates that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, he who recites one letter of the Quran, it is one good deed for him, and one good deed is rewarded 10 times. I'm not saying that Alif Lam Mim is one letter, but that Alif is one letter, Lam is one letter, and Mim is one letter. Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiallahu anhu narrates that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, he who recites one letter of the Quran, it is one good deed for him, and one good deed is rewarded 10 times. I am not saying that Alif Lam Mim is one letter, but that Alif is one letter, Lam is one letter, and Mim is one letter. समझ गए खदीजा? क्या समझ? MashaAllah, बहुत अच्छी बात. Very good, very good. So that's why you should read Quran properly, Tammi. Ji? Because every letter that you read, you get how many rewards? 10. Ji. Ji. I don't know, maybe. Ali, I hope that you're also reading Quran, getting 10 rewards with every letter that you read. पहले तालीम ख़त्म करेंगे, then you can say salam to her. عن عبادة بن الصامت رضي الله عنه قال سمعت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول من استغفر للمؤمنين والمؤمنات كتب الله له بكل مؤمن ومؤمنة حسنة رواه الطبراني. عن عبادة بن الصامت رضي الله عنه قال سمعت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول من استغفر للمؤمنين والمؤمنات كتب الله له بكل مؤمن ومؤمنة حسنة. Ubadah ibn Samit radiallahu anhu narrates, I heard Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam saying, he who asks forgiveness for the believing men and women, Allah writes for him a virtue for every believing man and believing woman. Ubadah ibn Samit radiallahu anhu narrates, I heard Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam saying, he who asks forgiveness for the believing men and women, Allah writes for him a virtue for every believing man and believing woman. So our du'as should also be comprehensive like that. Don't just make dua for yourself. Of course, make dua for yourself. Make dua first and foremost for yourself and your family and so on. But keep a share for all the believing men and women. And also keep a share for hidayah, for guidance for the entire humanity. We should want that the entire humanity get hidayah, get guidance towards Islam, because their success lies in it, and their success only lies in Islam. So we should want it very much for them. عن عياذ بن حمار أخي بني مجاشع رضي الله عنه قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إن الله أوحى إلي أن تواضعوا حتى لا يفخر أحد على أحد ولا يبغي أحد على أحد وهو جزء من الحديث رواه مسلم. जी आसिया क्या क्यों इतनी हंसी आ रही है? हाँ ابن حمار. Yeah, عن عياد بن حمار. So حمار literally means donkey. So they're having a good laugh that someone's name is Ayad, son of donkey. And if your mic is if my mic is catching it, you'll hear Asia laughing in the background. अच्छा. They hear all of you laughing. अच्छा, Ayad ibn Himar radiallahu anhu of Bani Mujashi'in narrates that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam in a hadith Qudsi said, indeed, Allah has revealed to me that you should show humility to the extent that neither one considers himself superior to others nor oppresses others. Okay, that's Sahabi radiallahu anhu of Bani Mujashi' narrates that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam in a hadith Qudsi said, indeed, Allah has revealed to me that you should show humility to the extent that neither one considers himself superior to others nor oppresses others. Acha. So, humility. Man tawada'a lillah rafa'ahu Allah. The one who shows humility for the sake of Allah, Allah will elevate him. So a person, he will not consider himself big. He will consider himself humble. He himself will act humble. He will not think that he is bigger than anyone. He will not think that he is better than anyone. And he will not oppress anyone. But Allah will elevate him. So, the ahadith we read today. Gee, both हंसी आ रही थी. Tell us, which hadith did we read today? Huh? And you? Okay. So, we read a couple hadiths about namaz. Namaz. What about namaz? That while we're in namaz, then Allah Ta'ala is paying attention to us. Gee. Yes, when we're praying, then Allah is paying attention to us. So we should not do anything which takes away from our attention. And Allah Ta'ala watches us. हाँ, बहुत अच्छी बात Khadija. Oh, yeah, what were you going to say? He watches us if the dad of the girl. Cha. And what about the Quran? That we can. We have to listen to it. That was yesterday, or before yesterday. Today we read that for every letter you get 10 rewards. 10 rewards. Do you get a trophy? 10 trophies? Inshallah, in Jannah you will get a very nice trophy. I can't guarantee about the dollar store trophies. That I am not responsible and. अच्छा ठीक है. Inshallah, you will get a very nice big trophy in Jannah. Inshallah. ठीक है. अच्छा. So inshallah, we'll leave it at that for today. And ठीक है. Alright. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. سبحان الله بحمده سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين الحمد لله رب العالمين.